Moving so fast you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear. Feel like I skipped it, yeah.
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now.
I'm a selfish man. That's just the way it is.
Stepping up is George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the center fielder, George.
First offering. In there, strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fouled away.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Around first, he's digging for second.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
In now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a man at second here with 2 away. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox.
Now here it comes.
The shortstop.
And that's inside for a Ball 1-0.
Anderson.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's the first pitch. Luis Robert comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Batting third.
So here's Jose Abreu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Springer able to track it down for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first, and he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he looks at a ball 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Garcia backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now to bat, Randall Grichuk. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Soft liner to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. In there, no balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So next to hit is Yasmani Grandal. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, That next pitch, you could get super greedy right down the middle.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. To short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The right fielder, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled off. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Number 7.
Reese McGuire is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Count even now at 1-1. Lynn's ready. Here's his offering. 2 balls and a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Into the box, George Springer. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Grandal has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
In there for strike 1.
Garcia.
Fouled away. The pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. First pitch coming, here it is. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, the first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 1-0 the count. 1-0. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Ready with the 2-1.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Now the 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Next to hit is Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
The batter, the right fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Looking up is Jimenez, and they take the lead. It's gone. Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next to stand in is Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. And that one is gone. So here's Yoan Moncada. Next, he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. And there's out number 2. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And the next at bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Now into the box, Lourdes Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now the first pitch. Kevin Biggio started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. Nothing in 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Leury Garcia.
The second baseman.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Garcia.
Again, another foul ball. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in next, Nick Madrigal grounded out in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game. When guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 down. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fastball well outside. Lynn looks in. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. And stepping in, Luis Robert. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So now to the plate, Jose Abreu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now back, the left fielder, Jimenez.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count and the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, catcher.
So next to bat will be Yasmani Grandal as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Tyler Chatwood takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 34, Tyler Chatwood.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Ready now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The designated hitter.
Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Moncada has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to dig in, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So now to the plate, Cavan Biggio. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. At the plate now is Yoan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The third baseman.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Fouled away. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And there's one down now. Next up is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Eaton.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. No hits to this point.
Garcia.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Ranging back is Hernandez, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 7.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Garcia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now that.
Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The batter, number 10.
Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
The designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
Julian Merriweather is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Julian Merriweather.
Zach Collins will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Merriweather is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Biggio in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. So the lineup flips over
7.
and digging in. Tim Anderson flew out last time up. First offering.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Change up, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against him right there.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Luis Robert stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Cody Hoyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Anderson over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Now at the plate is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes. And that one yanked just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone! At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Jordan Romano, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone!
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now battle, third baseman, Yoan.
To the plate now, Yoan Moncada. Popped him up. Biggio shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. Toronto took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Robbie Ray pitches well enough to get the W. Lance Lynn racked up 15 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
She say self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat's at. Now I'm riding up the tube.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.